A man was often bullied by a thug, so he disguised himself as a scarecrow to hide. However, the thug still discovered him, but didn't expose him right away. Instead, he brought his accomplices and shot at the man together. Afterwards, the man's mother sued them in court, but they insisted they didn't know it was the man in disguise and claimed they were just practicing shooting at a scarecrow. Moreover, the thug himself was a constable, so they were all acquitted. Just as they were feeling smug, the scarecrow's revenge came swiftly. That night, when one of them returned home, he suddenly heard a noise coming from the roof of the warehouse. The man hurriedly climbed up to check, but found nothing. At this moment, the harvester below suddenly started up. Startled, the man nearly fell off, but he managed to grab a power line nearby just in time. However, he quickly exhausted his strength and then fell into the harvester, where he was minced into a pulp. Early the next morning, the thug learned about his companion's death from his father. They unanimously determined that Jack's mother was the killer. To thoroughly eliminate future troubles, the thug snuck into Jack's house in the dead of night and directly smothered his mother to death. Then, he turned on the gas valve. When the gas filled the entire house, the flames in the fireplace instantly triggered a huge explosion. The next day, when the police arrived at the scene, they found the gas valve in the open position, so they determined it was an accident. The group thought they could finally rest easy, but another companion met with misfortune. He found the pigs in the pigsty were restless and uneasy, as if frightened by something. Before he could react, he suddenly heard a coughing sound behind him. Then, he saw a dark shadow flash by in the house. The panicked man hurriedly hid in the granary and closed the big door, waiting until there was no more movement outside. Only then did the man pluck up the courage to leave, only to find that the door was locked. The next second, the conveyor suddenly started, and all the grain poured into the granary. The man was quickly submerged and ultimately died inside. Although two companions had died in strange ways in a row, the thug thought everything was a coincidence because he didn't believe ghosts existed in the world. So, he wanted to go check out Jack's grave. However, as soon as he arrived, a digger suddenly appeared behind him and rushed toward him without anyone controlling it. In the end, the thug paid the price for his actions.